herzlich willkommen zu einer ganz besonderen Folge von Bildung inklusive. Heute haben wir die Ehre, Gäste aus Zypern zu begrüßen, die im Rahmen eines Job-Shadowing-Programms unsere Schule besuchen. Wir freuen uns darauf, darüber zu sprechen, welche Erfahrungen sie bei uns gemacht haben und wie internationale Zusammenarbeit das Lernen und Lernen beeinflussen kann. Lasst uns gemeinsam in dieses inspirierende Gespräch eintauchen. Hello, Marcel and Marilena. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Good morning, Cupra. I am Marilena, and I am from Cyprus. I have 15 years experience in teaching in primary school. And the first time I participated in this Erasmus program for job shadowing, it was a very nice experience and very helpful. And it was very nice to be here and meet all of you people.
Well, hello. I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here and do this, what we are doing now. My name is Marcel. I am a school teacher in Cyprus, a little island in the Mediterranean Sea. I have 23 years of experience, and I'm very happy to be here with you today and share news, ideas, and the ways of teaching.
I'm also very happy that we could arrange this interview. So could you tell us a bit about the education system in Cyprus and how it differs from Austria's? So in the main characters.
We found a lot of similarities, but then some differences. Our education has 3 main levels. We start from kindergarten, that children they are going around 5, a little bit before 5 years old. They go for 2 years, and then they go to the next level, which is primary school, from 7 years old to 12 years old. In primary level, we have 6 grades, not 4 like here in Austria, and it's compulsory for all of the students. Then we have a gymnasium for 3 years. They finish gymnasium at 15 years old, and it's also compulsory for all of the students. Then they can decide if they want to go to Lyceum, which is 3 years, and they can follow to university, or if they want to follow one technical education system, or just to drop off school and go to work. We found also a little bit different our curriculum that we follow. Ours is more fixed. Every day we have 7 periods of teaching. Each period is 40 minutes, and we have specific breaks that they are for all of us the same time. We have 3 breaks every day. We have subjects like history, geography, science, art, English, gymnastic, religion, and they are fixed from our curriculum. Every teacher cannot control its program. We don't have this integration class that we saw here. We have the special needs unit, but not so. We have the very difficult cases in a special school needs, and we have also in the general class some students that we saw here in the integration class. We have them in the general class, and they are allowed some extra help every week, 2 periods from a special teacher. We have also the same books in all of the schools. And teachers, we are appointed from the ministry in each school. The headmistress or headmaster has no opinion of choosing us. And we are allowed to stay only 6 years in each school. Then by the ministry, they change us school. And usually we have our class 1 year. Only few times we are allowed to continue our class for a 2nd year.
I have a particular question. If you could take one practice or tradition from Cypriot schools and introduce it here in Austria, what would it be and why?
I think that one tradition we have in Cyprus, and I think that is very useful and promotes democracy, critical thinking, responsibility, and solidarity among students, is the process of having an elected student council. Elections take place inside each classroom. Each classroom elects their own council, and then they meet all together, all the elected students, and they elect the vote for the president of the school. It's 5 children from the whole school that represent all the students of the school. And they can meet with the staff, the faculty, the manager, the director, and have a say, participate in decision making. I think that this is very nice because students feel like they are included, they have responsibility, and that they have a say, that they participate in what the school is doing, and they have a say in what happens in the school about them. So all the kids, they meet together and they make their code of behavior that comes from them. They decide about where they would like to go for a field trip. Let's say they decide on how to, for example, the education about environmental lessons, like they want to make to do recycling. So they propose to the headmaster that we should buy more bins for recycling, and this is decided together with the kids for the kids. And I think that this promotes democracy and responsibility and solidarity because they feel that they have a union.
And this system you talked about, this is already in primary school or just in the higher classes?
No, it takes place in primary schools as well. But as you go higher, it becomes more substantial. In Lyceum, like we discussed before, that is 3 years after gymnasium, students from all over the schools of Limassol, let's say, and of Nicosia, which are different cities, they elect their councils, and then they elect one for all over Cyprus, which is a students' association. It's more symbolical. They don't go to the parliament, but
To vote,
yes,
but to express.
I think it gives them a sense of power, of helps them know how to act responsibly and be a part of what is happening in the society.
What do you think? How does the unique cultural heritage of Cyprus influence education and student engagement in your country?
We have always been a multicultural society. Cyprus has been conquered by the Venetians, Franks, Ottomans, English, and we have been influenced by other cultures also. We have many students of many different cultures. Nevertheless, our education system was molded with the great values of respect, honesty, democracy, and always we were influenced by some values of our religion. We devote time from our curriculum to teach our history. We have a lot of national celebrations that they become like a show in the school. And we have a holiday this day of the national celebration. We try to make lots of excursions so the students get involved with our history, to meet ancient ruins. We want them also to make also lots of projects, and we try to make it, as my colleague said, to learn through the experience. Also in Cyprus, the value of the family is still plays a crucial role in our society. We are very devoted in this. We have students that they grow up with their parents and grandparents also. We see grandparents coming to speak about the children, to watch them in the shows. It's one constitution of family that it's a very important role in our society. We also have religious celebrations like Christmas and Easter, which we also make some kind of shows, and the parents are coming to watch their children, and the parents generally are involved with the school. They try to help us with equipment, or if we need help with some excursions. We involve them a lot. They also have one organization that represents them.
What has been the most surprising or unexpected part of your visit to our school, and how do you think this experience will shape your perspective as an educator?
First, I want to say that I found that the school you have here is wonderful. It's a very beautiful building. The teachers are very energetic and willing to talk to us, and so very hospitable. I found that the equipment was amazing, especially in the gymnastics room. All those things you have help you make lessons more interesting and more adequate. The most surprising part for me was that the fact that not all schools share the same books. Mm-hmm. Because in our country we all have the same books and you have to follow the same course of teaching. Yes, I find it very interesting, very good that each teacher can choose according to their style, to the children's needs, and adjust. I think this is very good, and it's something that we should consider also in our country. And also the fact that the teacher is free to decide if they want to go on outdoor activities or not. Mm-hmm. And the fact that as I talked to Martina, she said that she took the kids on a 5-day excursion, and she decided the place and where they would stay. This is not available in our country for this young age. Taking them out for 5 days. I think it's very interesting and very surprising for me. And I think this is much. It was a very nice experience. We saw many things and we're taking back with us.
If you could design an ideal school environment, what would it look like? And how would it reflect the values of Cypriot education?
An ideal school environment, first of all, I believe that it has to be safe, supportive, and inclusive, and encourages collaboration and teamwork between the teachers and the students, teachers and teachers, teachers and administration. We also try to do this in our schools. We have meetings every week. We have a staff meeting with our headmistress. And we discuss everything that we want to plan, or something that it went wrong. Also, the teachers in each grade, for example, first grade we are 3 teachers. We have from the curriculum one period every week that we are allowed to speak about the ways that we are going to use, maybe to organize or plan some activities or our lessons together, so every grade to be at the same level almost. Also, an ideal school environment that we can create is the environment where students can thrive and reach their full potential, to provide plenty of opportunities to the children, to provide critical thinking, acceptance, inclusion, and excellence. We try a lot in our schools, and luckily I can say that we don't have any racist phenomena. We are very good in this. We try our best to give them opportunities. Of course, always there is a space that we can improve our system.
I think everyone has a space where they can improve yourself. So no one has this his or her system perfectly done.
Of course.
Yeah. Can you? Do you have a memorable moment from your teaching career in Cyprus that reflects the spirit of collaboration or creativity among students?
Yes, I will give you an example. I have a 2nd grade classroom, and we have a chapter in our books that talks about museums. and there was this passage we had about the folklore museum. So we didn't just read it, we headed out, we had an excursion, we visited such a museum you had in Limassol. We saw all the objects there, and then when we returned to our school, we talked about it, and each student brought from his or her house an object of such interest, and we created the little etiquettes that said what this object was. We made we put them on a special place in our classroom, and we created a little museum in our classroom. And then we made invitations. We invited the whole school to walk through this little museum. All the kids dressed in our folklore uniforms, and they stood there. We hosted them, we gave them something to eat, and it was very good because all the students had this common cause. They collaborated, they helped each other, they helped me organize and decorate the museum, and it was something that brought us close as a classroom, as people, as students, and it made our bonds even stronger. After this experience, I felt that we had become one. It was very good. So I think that this variety of exercises and of activities helped us produce a material, and the learning process was made so nice that we all...
Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing such valuable insights. It's been very inspiring to hear about your experiences, and we hope this exchange will strengthen the bond between our schools, and we believe also that through collaboration and learning from each other, we can continue to grow and improve education for everyone. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay curious, stay connected, and we will see you next time. Vielen Dank, dass ihr, liebe ZuhörerInnen, heute dabei wart. Wir hoffen, dass diese Folge euch inspiriert hat, über den eigenen Tellerrand zu schauen und die Chancen internationaler Zusammenarbeit zu erkennen. Bis zur nächsten Folge, bleibt neugierig und offen für neue Perspektiven.